Zentangle friends. My name is Emmy. I'm so excited to be here with you today. This is just fun. And today we have a fun new pattern, well, new to our group, called Rixty. Rixty is actually named after Rick from the Rick and Maria fame. Maria designed this pattern, created it, and probably saw parts of it somewhere else and put them together in a new way, since that's what Zentangle is. And she named it Rixty after her husband, and it was a birthday present to him. And I was actually there when she presented it and showed us all how to do it. There were lots of oohs and ahs, you can imagine. Rixty has a lot of variation, but to me it seems pure and simple, like a botanical Seuss-like kind of pattern. I want to show you what I was able to do with this pattern one time. And this was just fun, you know, stuffed in, squeezed in with all these other botanicals in a kind of what we called a Zen button. And this is 2019 I did this, so long time ago. Today I have a word or a gratitude to share with you that means a lot to me. There is more than one path to the top of the mountain. That is very comforting, and I hope you find it so as well. And I'm thinking about that for this whole day, November 16th and more. So let's get started. Rixty has a lot of fun things to it, but it is a very simple pattern. I'm going to start with a large lazy C. And then I'm going to make a second lazy C, an aura, close to it, not tight, but close to it. The first thing I'm going to do is tie off or make a line that closes off that stem, so to speak. And the next thing I'm going to do is put a triangle underneath. Like that. Darken in your triangle. And you see that mine is kind of pointy, but you can make, we're going to do an aura around this, and you can make it pointy, like stick, 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 or you can make it a little more rounded. That's just artist license and personal preference. So that is the essence of Rixty. So now there's a little more to it. And what I'm going to do is divide. I'm going to pretend it's hollabaugh and come up through here and come off like that. And then I'm going to take this other one where the other side of the stem is and go like that. You see that these aren't the same. That's okay. That's okay. Now what I'm going to do is aura, but I'm not going to close this off. I'm not going to touch here. So I'm going to create a stem that goes down the middle. Stop. Come back up the other side. First thing I want to do is tie off this one here. Make a triangle. And a triangle. Close it off. Darken, fill it in with whatever you want to use, whatever pen you're working on is just fine. And then go around to this aura. And let's focus on the other side. What can I do here? Tie it off. Make a triangle and one here too. So this is always going to be wonky, the way that this goes, because you don't know how far your pen is going to want to turn it at that moment, right? So just have faith. So this one, as you can see, is going to aura around like that. Let's take it a little further, coming out, pretending it's going underneath like this and like this. traveling along, and let's close that stem. Make a stick underneath and a stick underneath. Darken. And let's aura this around again. And you might say already, well, mine doesn't look like hers. Well, that's okay. We're artists, and that's what makes the world go round, all the different choices. Triangle shape. You can see how I had to extend that a little longer to make it work for me. But you see the two sides don't match perfectly. So don't get stuck in that one. That does not matter at all. That's part of the Seuss-like, whimsical part of this pattern. Come along outside here and back and back. Isn't it fun? Don't you just love this? Okay, we're doing the same thing. We're going to come along here. My pen wants to curve. I will honor that and let it. Put a triangle and a triangle. So you can do, I hope you're starting to see all sorts of fun possibilities that you can do with this. And I might have to tie this off here. Yeah, do you think I can go around again? We'll see. I think I can get one more in here before I have to tie it off. And I'm not sure I can come in. That's just going to have to end where it did there. So I feel like I need to have something coming out of this just because it looks like it needs it, you know. And this one too. That one's obviously going to run into the other, and that's okay. Isn't that cute? Let's try this another way on this paper. I'm going to make a stick, not a C this time, a straight stick. Tie it off. Triangle below on each side. Fill it in, darken. And darken here. Now, I'm going to do this a little different to show you a demonstration of, or you're working along with me, I hope. So that part's the same. The next part, though, I'm going to start to make this a second layer and a third layer and as many layers as I want because I think this is so much fun. And make it go up, whoop, away it goes. Okay, I am ready to show you a little shading. Shading this, I can shade on the outside. Just one side. Shading here on this kind of a shape we made, I'm going to shade a little differently for demonstration. On the inside, skipping this middle part and going beyond just hollabaugh. I just want to do the one side of the inside of the stem. If my stem is nice and wide, I would do both sides because then I could show this to be quite rounded, which is what I want it to be. I want it to be quite rounded. So back with my blender stump, just a piece of paper, Q-tip, pencil, whatever works. And the shading on the outside, as you can see, makes it pop. And I'm diffusing it right into the paper. And I'm not very happy with that. I want to get a little more shade on here. You see, I had that line. I don't like that. I want it to diffuse naturally. There you go. That's better, Emmy. That's better. Now it looks like it's laying on it. Isn't it cool? I love it. Okay, so we don't have enough room in these stems to do much, but I want the paper to shine through. But that said, I want a little bit of rounding here. And I can get that in this way, okay? I gotta get a little better job of that there. That's cool. All right. Time to get going on our other pattern. I'm gonna put it here. I want a big one for this, okay? So I have this room set aside, although any one will work, of course. And I'm gonna start right in the middle. And I'm gonna make a stem that's straight. Tie across. Triangle down. Anytime you want to look these patterns up, let your fingers do the walking to tanglepatterns.com. That's one really good source. There's others, but that's a good one. You might also find this on the Zentangle site. Zentangle.com is also our friend because the newsletters are free. So you should join if you're interested, and you'll get newsletters sent to you. I'm going to make this go each way like we did before. So I'm going to make it come out here. And then I have to do this side, remember, because I want that center division. Coming along here. And then cut off. Some things are getting moved around here. Here we go. Fill in. Go around. You could make that however you'd like. Again, go around. And I think I want this side to go up. I want one side to cut off because I think it's more interesting to look at. So it can be either side. But I kind of want to do what I did before with you. Make that triangle a little longer. And around. Very fun. I better take a minute and finish this off because I need to see where it's going. So hang on with me a minute here. All right, this gets a little unwieldy. Close it off. Triangle and triangle. Aura. And then I'm going to have something cute coming out of here again, like I did before. Maybe you've thought of something else. I hope so. Lots of choices out there. Alrighty. Now this one, I want to have this come around here. I think that'll be really visually stunning. So let's take advantage and make another curve. Whoop, whoop. I bet you'd like to see it, huh? Sorry. Okay. Come around. Just relax, enjoy the process. I think I can reach this. There we go. Let this one come around again. There's another resource for you that I've mentioned along the way, but I want to mention again, and that's called the Mosaic. It is an app, a Zentangle app, and they have wonderful ideas for you. You don't have to join it. You just go into the thing. It's like I said, an app that's called Zentangle Mosaic. And when you get in there, you just go to the search bar, type in a hash mark, and then the name of the pattern you're looking for, like Rixty. And you'll see lots and lots of good ideas and inspiration of how you might want to do this pattern. It is a good inspiration piece because people from all over the world, Zentangle artists, have added to this thing through the years since it's been started, probably, I'm guessing 2020 here. Don't hold me to that, okay? Oh, this is fun. I love it. I hope you do too. I'm going to think a bit about how I want to decorate the outside. I think that it'll probably be with orbs though. I think that that seems like it would be a good fit. So let's take a minute, get some shading on here. I will just do the stem like I did before. Just one side. And the other. Isn't that fun? What a cute pattern. I really want to sign this because this was so much fun, even though it's upside down to my GratitangleZ. I like it so much. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.